In the grand chronicles of ancient Chinese history, one great figure emerges prominently, Dengu Diao, known by his real name, Yao. He was not only a king of great power but also an ideal model of wisdom, virtue, and compassion, born during the legendary era known as the Hồng Hoang, a time filled with unpredictable societal upheaval. Leading his people through hardships and steering them toward a brighter future. The historical context of Dengu's reign was complex. Various tribes frequently clashed over resources, leading to fierce conflicts, while natural disasters like floods and droughts threatened the livelihoods of the populace. Anxiety and fear gripped the hearts of the people, and it was in this turmoil that Dengu stepped up to lead, demonstrating the character and responsibility of a true ruler. He was not merely a leader but a father figure, caring for his subjects as if they were his own children, listening to their concerns, and addressing their suffering. Upon ascending to the throne, Dengu initiated a series of reforms aimed at improving the lives of his people. Understanding that agriculture was the foundation of the nation's prosperity, he invested in building irrigation systems to manage water flow, ensuring bountiful harvests. He went beyond merely enhancing agricultural productivity. He encouraged the people to actively engage in farming, tending to their crops with their own hands. These relentless efforts earned Dengu the love and respect of his subjects. He often toured the lands, visiting the lives of the people, ensuring they were not neglected during difficult times. A prominent feature of Dengu's leadership philosophy was his deep compassion. He saw himself not just as a king but as a father to the nation. He frequently organized meetings, listening to the opinions of the populace and other tribal leaders. He encouraged everyone to participate in significant decisions, whether political or social. The respect he extended to all created an environment of cooperation where everyone felt valued and had the opportunity to contribute to their community. Dengu also recognized the vital role of education in building a civilized society. He invited scholars and intellectuals to his court, hosting discussions and learning sessions to raise awareness and knowledge among the people. He organized cultural festivals that celebrated the arts, music, and knowledge. During these events, people came together to interact, learn, and share experiences, thus enhancing the spirit of solidarity and building a civilized community. He encouraged individuals to learn from one another, to develop their talents and creativity.
In Dengu's eyes,
knowledge was not merely a source of power but a means to construct a better society. Throughout his reign, Dengu faced significant challenges. Natural disasters persisted, and tribal conflicts were still a threat. Each time difficulties arose, he was not just a ruler but also a warrior, always ready to protect his people. He organized emergency meetings with tribal leaders, urging them to unite to overcome adversity. These meetings not only resolved issues but also fostered friendly relations between tribes, strengthening the community bonds. One of the most critical decisions in Dengu's life was his choice of successor. Instead of passing the throne to his own son,
he chose đế thích,
a person of outstanding talent and virtue. This decision not only demonstrated his foresight but also reflected progressive thinking. Dengu understood that leadership should not solely depend on lineage but on the abilities and character of the leader. He imparted valuable lessons to Detik, helping him become a good king while ensuring that his legacy would continue. The legends of Dengu spread far and wide, becoming a symbol of ideal leadership within Chinese culture. Stories about him often emphasize his virtue, wisdom, and compassion. In classical literary works, he is frequently depicted as a great king, not just possessing power but also embodying fairness and wisdom. His image has been recreated in art through paintings and sculptures, reflecting the respect and admiration bestowed upon him by the people. The legacy that Dengu left behind is not only evident in his policies and reforms but also serves as an ideal model for future generations of leaders. In Confucian thought, he is revered as a Min Quan, an archetype of leadership defined by intelligence and morality. The values he represented have inspired many leaders throughout the history of China. Today, Dengu continues to be honored and remembered in the hearts of the people through festivals, cultural events, and artistic works. His image lives on as a symbol of the core values of humanity and leadership, reminding us of the importance of compassion, wisdom, and responsibility in our lives. Festivals often commemorate his qualities, celebrating everything from kindness to the wisdom of leadership, helping people remember the invaluable lessons he imparted. The story of Dengu is not just a historical narrative, but also a lesson for all of us about how to live and lead. He exemplifies how a leader can foster positive change within society, serving as a model for those who dare to dream of a better world.
The image of Dengu,
with his compassionate heart and discerning intellect, will forever be a source of inspiration for future generations, affirming that true leadership is not merely about power but also about the responsibility and love one has for humanity. Reflecting on the life and achievements of Dengu, we do not merely see a great king but a visionary, a leader with a great heart and a compassionate soul. The lessons on leadership, humanity, and wisdom he left behind are eternal values that help us understand that to be a good leader, we must first be good human beings.
The Rao Đế News Story.
We are reminded that true strength does not come from power but from the heart and our connection with those around us.